Good morning. If that's when you're watching this, you can really watch it anytime, it doesn't matter. But welcome back to these videos. Why the morning is good? Because then you start your day in a more conscious way and you want to bring that energy, the good energy throughout your day, noticing how you're choosing to live and experience your life because we choose. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that today and an experience things I've been going through that may help you because it really helped me this morning. So let's start with the cards. Four of Scrolls, and this is about the karmic trench, repeating old patterns. And trenches, the ditches, it's kind of like when you're driving your car in the snow or in the mud, if anybody knows, and we ride down those, tire paths, and there's deeper snow or deeper mud on both sides. I mean, if you're cross country skiing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, you just stay in there and it's easy because that's your path and you just follow the path and you stay in there. But when it's in repeated patterns that you want to get out of, that you're not happy with in your life, that have led, and it's not that everything happens for a reason. We're on our journey. We're here to learn and grow. So, but one aspect of our life and you're like, okay, well, I'm choosing something different now in my life, but I'm still in these ruts. And that's kind of what it's talking about. I'm still driving in these ruts or these grooves that are worn down because every day I kind of do the same thing. I think the same thoughts. I have the same beliefs. We go through our day to day, just kind of doing our thing. And that makes those ruts deeper and deeper. But when we want to get out of them, that's when it's tricky because if you've ever tried with a car, you kind of go up and then you're like wobbly and you slide right back down. That's the way life is, truly. We as humans go to make changes, something happens, we get triggered, our nervous system feels uncomfortable, we tend to fall back into those old patterns and habits. That's normal. But when you have the awareness, oh, I feel myself now falling back into old habits, I feel myself going back into these patterns, repeating again, or you may be unconscious of that. And then all of a sudden you're like, I was doing so good. What happened? Why did I quit? Or why did I do this again? That's when you're unaware. So we're choosing to be aware. We're choosing to go, oh, yes, I was doing good. But then someone said this, or I began to think that, or something happened and I fell back. So just that awareness is huge because then you notice and then you can say, okay, that's okay. I'm going to make my way off the groove again. I'm going to move, right? I'm going to do it again. And with more and more awareness, you start to feel when you're slipping back before you do. And you can say, no, I'm not choosing that anymore. I'm going to choose to make this new path. And I know to make a new path, it just requires me staying on it and every day the same, so that those grooves get bigger. And then it's easier. If you've tried to change how you eat, exercise, or whatever, you know what I mean. The longer you do it, like when you start to do it, it becomes a habit. Then it's like, okay, this is easier than I thought. Like I'm more comfortable with it. I'm used to doing it now. A new job, same thing. So that's what we're talking about. And then the Page of Wands, my notes here. Oh yeah, the patterns of life. I was going to talk about that. Anyways, okay, let's just move to the Page of Wands. Fresh ideas, creativity, inspiration, and energy. When we are in this, so I was thinking about how my emotions, my thoughts will create emotions and a feeling in my body. So I'm working a lot now, which I don't want to do a couple of these jobs anymore, but I feel like I need to make good money, and I'm not sure what I want to do next. So how can I make a change when I'm not, So my thought pattern goes, oh, I'm getting so tired of doing this. Yes. Right? So you can see as soon as I said that, there is a cute little kitty cat coming to my window. So my dog's probably going to freak out. Doesn't even notice. Cute little kitty. So what happens is I think that thought and then my energy goes, whoa. Have you experienced that? This is huge because I notice right away. I'm thinking those thoughts. I'm feeling heavy, tired. I don't want to do this anymore. My energy is draining. My body may begin to feel tired. I may begin to think and feel, why do I do this to myself? Why have I got myself in this situation? I was snowballing. And I'm like, Diana, you're doing this. I could sense it and feel it going from one energy right to another. And I thought, there we go. I'm in control of my energy. Okay, how do I want to feel? So I sat really still and I just breathed in, kind of lifted my body, opened my body, and then I just thought gratitude. I am so happy for him, so great. Because last night I went out with friends for their dinner and I had such a good time celebrating with friends for birthday dinners, not mine. And I thought, yes, I am so grateful. I have these amazing friends. I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful for my dog. And I'm so grateful for where I live. Like I just started to get into that and lift. And imagine I am lighting up my spirit. I am lifting my mood. I am lifting my energizing, my body. I don't need to feel tired. I was dragging myself down with those thoughts, feelings, sensations. I can bring myself up. If I can drag myself down, I can bring myself up. And I did. And now, as you see, I got like lots of energy. I'm just, woo, feeling like that. So you can do it. Experiment with it. Practice. And the page ones, when you do that, then new ideas can come in. Then you feel like, oh, I get it now. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm creative. Because you cannot get creative ideas or inspiration or solve problems from a down, depressed, kind of sad, heavy energy. It's just not going to happen. You want to be in the energy of new ideas, of inspiration, of creation, of motivation, of all of that. So be in that energy. First, you got to get yourself in that energy. You're in charge, right? So I love that. It was like these cards were perfect. And then I went to, after that, the next card was Nine of Pentacles, which is about do not be swayed by your emotion around finances. And I'm like, see, yes, there I go. I was thinking, I just have to do these jobs right now to have money to live. And I don't want to, and I don't like it, and how stupid I got. Anyways, right? There you go. I was totally dragging my emotions down instead of appreciating what I have. Appreciating, well, I'm glad I do have money now. Like, this is great. Like, I have no debt. I'm feeling good. Like that, right? So, again, we drag ourselves down. We sometimes think it's the circumstances, but we are choosing to allow those circumstances to affect our moods, our thoughts, our energy, our feelings. And this says, don't be swayed by your emotions in that negative way. But yes, you can be swayed by emotions in a positive way, in that way, right? Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Better times are around the corner, and shift toward new beginnings. Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. And then the King of Swords, which is such a powerful card, is high standards. So sometimes we have really, really high standards for ourselves. So just watch out. It's good to have standards. I'm not going to put up with this, because I'm raising my standards on how I get to be treated and how I get to live. Perfect. Time away from challenge at hand to develop a different perspective. That's what it says. And that's exactly what I did this morning. I pulled myself away and I said, I can have a different perspective about this. I know I can. And that's when I did that energy and changing the thoughts and focusing on gratitude and focusing on energy and because I knew I was dragging my energy down, myself, my moods, my feelings, my body. Then my body begins to feel tired and heavy, and then everything's hard. And no, that was all up here, right? Yes, my body could use time to rest and rejuvenate. I could use a few days off. I know that, so that's true. I'm not ignoring that, but I'm noticing how I was affecting my energy. So this, right? And then the Ace of Cups is about rest, renewal, new ideas, new possibilities, seeing those around you. Connection coming from love. Cups are emotions, right? So I'm choosing lighter, more beautiful emotions. I'm not getting dragged down by choosing negative, fearful, lack, shame, guilt emotions. You see what I mean? So that's the message today. I thought it was so great. Like I said, I started out feeling like dragging myself down and being mad at myself and being angry and being, oh God. And it's raining outside. It's raining and cold. It's like fall or winter weather right now. So that can drag me down. But it's a choice. I choose, I'm going to follow this and get out of it. I'm going to experiment how I can move myself out of this. Or do I choose to stay down? It's up to me and it's up to you. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know below if you can understand what I'm going through. Like if you have felt stuff like this and if you were able to turn it around, and if you weren't, practice some of these things. If you have any questions, post them below. I'm here for you. All right, so we want to inhale deeply and bring in that beautiful lighter energy. You can even lift up and expand, because that'll help bring the energy up and expand. Exhale, release and let go. Right, just focusing on your body, imagining your energy flowing up. Imagine beautiful love and light energy, energizing energy, whatever, coming down through your body. Heal, rejuvenate your cells. And then again, inhale, lift up, bringing in that new renewed energy. Exhale, let go and flush through, and flush it through right down to the center of the earth. Let it all go. So practice that, moving the energy, lighting up your energy, noticing how you can change your state of being, and let me know how it goes. All right, feel free to share. I would love if you subscribe if you're not yet. Click the bell notification on YouTube, that is. And I would, of course, love to hear from you. All right, have a great day.